10 years ago, I lived in Spain. What can be his, a lot of Morocco, the truth, but I am in the middle of Morocco. Okay, but this time it will be different. Its homes are different from the homes of other cities. And let's not spoon it together. Come on, we expect each other to sleep. So, the blessing of a 10-day trip. I tell you, a part of modern history may think Islamic was inevitable from the Phoenicians and Romans with the entry of Muslims in the 7th century, led by some countries began to flower like the Adrasa, the Almoravids, and whose state extended to Andalusia in the Middle Ages. Morocco was an important trading center between Africa and Europe. In the 15th century, the Ottomans, the Portuguese, and the Spanish tried to annex it as their kingdoms. At that time, 3 of the greatest armies in the world fought them fiercely, and the most prominent battles in which the Moroccans achieved visible victories were the Battle of Wadi el Laban over the Ottoman army of Suleiman, the Battle of Wadi el Makazan against the Portuguese army, and what was called the Battle of the Three Kings. Morocco maintained its independence, but for a long time. In 1912 it fell under French protection, and the Spanish devil whose answer was under Britain. The Moroccans did not surrender, and the people and the occupation until independence in the year 56. The father under of the leadership, the former king of Morocco, the one who is known for his intelligence, you pay them money, 200 dirhams, or you go to the airport, and the one who takes you to the old city loan, to the last station of the train station. God willing, you will have a nice, strong quarter hour. The nicest thing in Old Town D. It's on land. The view from above is frankly shorter. What are the other things that you can do in Tangier in 24 hours? Start by looking at Saida, which is located in front of the main square in front of the old city of Tangier. You can dismantle it in places like Cape Sparta, as discussed at the Bahrain meeting, Mediterranean, and Atlantic. I was in debt and had a quad. Well, Bechbag, Egypt, but it will be in the cabins and the high, beautiful and strong like Spain. You feel like you are in Spain. I need 13F. God knows. But let me tell you the story and how this place is appropriate. Our Lord Moses Eid al-Qadr is not more than something that indicates that this place is where the normal thing happened in the name of God. She saw from the sounds more than wonderful. I mean, you think of the Andalusian system, that it exists in Granada, Asperia, and Cordoba. I mean, it is as if it is still built with potential, but come on, in the ancient name of God. And this is an entrance to search for you. Yes, that is his name. I will open it to you. Do you see this? Melstan Schaffen notes are all right. After you walk, you usually break if you fast. Ask anyone in Amjwi, they'll direct you to a coffee spot. The bus name reveals its location. It has an authentic sporty store. But what is more beautiful than that is the wonderful view that you will see on the edge of this cafe that reminds you of Santorini in Greece. The best thing about Tangier is that you will feel a strange mix between the past, where you will find Madrini's beaches, and at the same time you will find Spanish-style houses, overall very clean. To Livotak, Egypt, as for all hummus, welcome from Tanzamister. No. Thank God. The world is more beautiful, and the polytheism has increased for them. Bless God. Peace be upon you. For anyone visiting Tangier, don't rely on Google Maps. The alley is the street here, not like our country. The pleasantness of Tangier's old town stands out. It's clean and spacious with various restaurants, not just traditional Moroccan ones. And prices are almost comparable to Europe. Many visitors arrive by making Tangier their first landing spot. Peace be upon you. News. With the best jalabia you have. Do we have jalabia like this, for example? Hair jelly sensation. Her name is Hair. like one with two monarchs, the king of the country. And what distinguishes the Moroccan robe from the Egyptian is that she saw the Egyptian at crossing, a text that means this is with the moon and a hat. And Egypt without on cattle. While in Tangier, you must visit Ibn Battuta, one of the greatest travelers in history. Born in Tangier, Ibn Battuta began his journey at age 21 to go to Hajj in Mecca. But his adventures led him to many other places, learning new dialects and cultures. After exploring the old city, you'll find yourself in this square. You must see the bad fish. Hey, you how is Morocco? And the button, and since you're in a coastal city, how? This is 8,080, and why is it 20 kilometers? God willing, God willing. There is a story life you go down. You walk through life like this, and there is a virus of professionals. Whatever you walk, people are especially nice. You can drink idea juice or sit over coffee. The important thing is that you straighten up and have fun. After Tansha, the two largest cities in the north are Chefchaouen and Akshur. Chefchaouen is one of the 10 most beautiful cities in the world, just 2 hours from Tangier. The entire city is blue, a color adopted for decorating houses. It was founded in 1471 by Ali bin Rashid to avoid Portuguese attacks after the fall of Andalusia. From there, you can go for a distance of approximately 40 in Arabic, and you will find waterfalls in this place. The houses are a little different from others. Next to Houston, which I was in, I also found a mix between the past and the present. The strange thing is that fate was prepared for me as a gift. I found a Moroccan who remains more Spanish, and I was busy photographing this place. I heard part of my conversation with an American tourist who tells him that it is Mercian documents. The poor people of Andalusia, especially the Muslims of Granada, and those living under the Castilian kingdom, whether maintaining Islam secretly or being deported due to Castilian problems, suffered greatly after the fall of Granada. I always say from you that there is still a connection between the Moorskins and Andalusia in one way, and the house that I see as that can count for a lot. Diplomatic house, modern 20th century architecture, and Andalusian houses in the city from the 1515 to 1617 century, highlighting the end of that era. Of course, here we are, of Moorish origin from the families of Jack, from Andalusia with the fall of Hermada in 92. And between the fall on God, there were 1,600 in the expulsion of the each party measure from Andalusia to commit Catholics. All the people fled to the majority. What is the majority to Morocco? What is Algeria? In Tunisia as well, and in Turkey, one of the cities that settled, received many Moriscos, is the city of Chefchaouen. You can feel for yourself the people of Chefchaoun's sense of Castilian and Portuguese danger when you visit the Cuspa. But what else can you do in Chefchaouen that you are attending the sunrise from the Mosque Hill? From there, you will be able to see the entire city with a clearer view of the wonderful, and you will see its streets, and you will feel the details that will not be completed in terms of its beauty and color range. You can buy what you like from Chefchaoun's handmade products, whether paintings, canvas, carpets, or pottery. While you are walking, ask about the Ras Al Ma waterfall. As soon as you see this minaret, you know that it is sorry. And you also sit here and order the orders you want in this cafe. The best thing left in this place is what you see in this water. This water. You just put your foot here. It's another world. A bus from this place costs less than 30 dirhams with 4 people. The journey is less than an hour. You will be amazed all the way by its beauty and the people with you as well. Your mission is to reach the last, which is 2 hours away. I was scheduled to deliver to the people of But the time I was there was dry, and I found out about this after asking the people there. And after the Alban plane went out to explore. And I was surprised that it was possible to reach the height of the mountains. There is 1,600 m above and frankly, sea level. He did not have much time. So I decided to walk again, and I found it a waterfall. Just connect my friends and Jamal. No. Can you think about the saying of the Almighty? Why did He create the heavens and the earth and send down to you? With all its trees, I send them with God. But they are a people. After northern Morocco, we now visit the administrative capital, Rabat. In western Morocco, the easiest way is to return from Chefchaouen to Tangier. Then take Qatar al-Burak from Tangier to Rabat. It's the fastest in Africa, feeling like a plane ride. Covering 247 kilometers in about an hour and a quarter. Check out road design, books, and government articles. Even the center of the country feels like it's from the 60s. Zamalek, with Wadaya reeds also found there, which is located between the Abu Rakraf River and the Kurdish Ocean. Imagine what the beauty of Morocco is like. The beauty of Morocco is that you are in the north on the Mediterranean Sea. Where does it flow? Pouring in the Atlantic Ocean. And here it is really different from others compared to other cities. We have 24 hours in Rabat. After visiting the Kasbah and drinking kafai tea at noon, you can walk on the Corniche from it. Go to the Old City Market. You will find streets that are a little wider than the Old City in Tangier. There, and after you feel tired, you can eat tagine. Behind the Old City, you will find Moroccan folklore, and also Zouan students in particular. Cairo. God willing. Bye for now. After that, do you think you can go? Which is half of the country we have, and from it we went to Hassan's industry. And let me tell you a little about it before we quickly go to Casablanca and Fez. Exactly as we see it. And this is the tax father of Mohammed V, who has a big story in Casablanca or the House of Bega. So let's hear it in Casablanca. And the mosques are God, so lie with someone. This is the second good thing. God willing. Why is the union? Why is Hassan next? And the one who puts these children is sick. But Hassan too will not know his people because of his most speech. Hassan too, what is Hussein's most speech in the march? Sandaleo. A share with. His blood lies, no cat covidy. Commitment wear. Derived from Sangio mustigo leather. Lie and bring you our ways. His offer floated on the water that was expression. It sparked the inspiration for the second great mosque. This mosque, with a capacity of 25,000 months to construct, embodied Morocco's then slogan, the capital of concern. The one that has a resemblance to the Youssef School in Marrakesh, or that you drive the streets of the old city, and the one that is very different from others in that it consists of about 9 alleys, meaning one of the narrowest alleys. And the beauty of the topic is that they are traditional until now, and in many things you will see traditional soldiers, industry products, and also tanning, specifically which is color tanning, and which many tourists come to see. And the most important thing you will not see is Harawin University. What? By the way, when they know that the internet is
This
Egyptian,
is their
response to the Saba of everything at all. Visited the station. Faced every penalty calmly. Then from Fez to Marrakesh. The quickest route is via the Atlantic Qatar, continuing with it. Marrakesh, the border smile, takes under 6 hours to Casablanca. On arriving in centers, your first sight will be all red houses, unique in Morocco. Each city boasts its distinctive color. Book your hotel well ahead, since it's Morocco's premier tourist city. And this is vital. All the types that you can imagine, for example, juice shops as you see to your right and to your north. No, this is a place where fast food is intended for someone who is so people from all over the world would come to him to take pictures with them. This is here. For God's judgment will protect you. After you finish 2 tagines, go hit 1 snail and buy something like that is okay. Okay, come on. All after Flazona, in God's name. They lead. Uncle, it's extremely beneficial for your health. They taste it even better than shrimp, right? To observe a bunch of herbs producing fruit. Rise and shine. I thought, all they don't know see any shit, apparently. I don't really feel it. Thank you, because it is purple. You will find one that is not one of the most beautiful waterfalls, but like Akshar waterfalls. It is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. Ozod Falls. If God wills. Oh, God, indeed. The house how much hello is right. Look loudly, you go down under the baskets right there. The view is breathtaking. This beauty is unbelievable. Grandfather, God Almighty. Look at the queue now for the office. Yo. Big have asked, the Medina. You can see now that because we arrived so late, it was too dark to truly appreciate the hotel property. But once we got up and looked around, it was amazing. Nou dan net. As the first black home hotel, this place is incredible. She designed everything herself. Every inch of this property offers an incredible opportunity. She mentioned that when she first arrived, there was nothing here except for the large state poem. As far, USA, vacations, but investing this was doing something else. And the breakfast read was incredible me. We had epsilon pastries, omelets, frankly sweet juice it was. The perfect way to start a long day, or you have a full guide. I would refrain from doing so, but we had the best tour guide in Marrakesh who knew everybody. Bei diesem Zusammenhang wurde die Gesellschaft zurückzuführen, wie on were. But as far, USA. Es gibt nicht, dass sie nicht nur eng, no. Thus, you must do it. Seeing how fast they worked on this, they acted quickly to achieve their goal. Everything here has been well received. However, despite its greatness, it doesn't resonate with me. De la tuiete. We used for the evolution we can watch. No evolution vary. It involves a spatial process. The mortgage situation placed itself firmly before his prayer amidst a prime opportunity. One day they will arrive here, but their hands will be 3 times, not just once or twice. 3 times then, the rides are the rhymes. The deaths then, the pairs then, the right foot, and then the left so clearly. Senior you. Are you getting a rule with a view? This is like one of the senior rooms.
Cô đã nhìn thấy hai tới anh, có em mơ ở tế phòng anh.
Got the window was because of the made it easy for pirates to target me, meaning I learned how hot a balloon are basically built from just laying down fabric pumping up with you. No hot air, they stand up straight, we get it.
Và nó tế hát ủ xe ủ e giờ ở tế nhẹ ủ cách hát tỏ đưa ở
in
xe
such
nhau.
a short span of time. And most importantly, we must be aware that those who act beyond the atlas lack certain attributes.
Tôi té đưa ở xe.
The link of the tool company description, but I highly recommend this. I mean, they took care of everything from explaining you. No, we're pumping some tunes that got everyone. And no one discusses it, nor mentions you. And after that, indeed,